Now, if you don't have a garden bed, but you'd still like to grow some herbs and veggies, maybe some flowers, you've got to go hanging baskets. But try and get one of these nice wide ones. You can actually mount it up and grow a lot of veggies and have flowers hanging around the outside and fabulous herbs. Now, I'm going to use sphagnum moss instead of using coconut fibre or paper bark you can't buy anymore. I want it nice and light, but I want it to retain the moisture. And sphagnum moss, look at that. It's just fantastic at lining your baskets. Holds the moisture and it's nice and light. So we're just putting the sphagnum all around the outside. When you're growing things in baskets, it's all about moisture retention. Now let's get cooking. Yeah, Karen, we've got recipes in gardening too. What we're doing is making up our very own growing medium. It's more than a potting mix because it has to be light but hold plenty of moisture. What have we got? Vermiculite, nice and light but holds moisture. Seed raising mix, drains well, but peat moss will hold the moisture. By the way, when you buy the peat, it'll generally be dry. You'll need to dampen it down just like our sphagnum moss. Then it's a simple case of mixing them 1-to-1 equal ratio. And then, using a beautiful spoon, you need to mix it and stir it in. And you've done that, you just pop it in the oven for 30 minutes at 180 degrees. Now, you'll notice I've only half filled it because I'm going to have a mix of flowers and herbs planted into the side because they will hang down and give our hanging basket a great big display below the soil and look terrific. Firstly, some beautiful lobelia. Now, you'll buy lobelia in the punnets, just split those up into little sections like that. And in these fellows, you just poke through the side of the wire. Poke the plants from the inside through the holes. It's also handy to select a wire mesh that's reasonable size, not like chicken wire. They're too small. Something a little bit larger. And the plants will recover in no time. Now, this is when you can try something different. If you're into Asian cooking, well, you'd have to go for some kangkong, nice and tall. This is the water spinach. How about this beautiful new beetle leaf spilling over, gets much bigger, and you can use it for a whole host of things in the kitchen. You couldn't beat sorrel, even on the colour, but the flavour's terrific. And then some regulars, maybe sage, chives, oh, parsley, of course. And you can't beat some chilies. Now, what's missing? Yes, mint. But it becomes very invasive, takes over the garden. So we're going to plant it into a terracotta pot, and then it'll keep it contained. And of course, we've got to add some colour, some beautiful flowers to bring in the pollinators. When you're finished, all you need to do is hang it up. Maybe water it once a week, and then you've got your herbal harvest on a hanger ready for your next stir-fry or Italian dish.